The day has finally arrived. Some significant news has been announced after a prolonged period of negative results. There is no doubt that this one will startle you. Not only that, but the numbers are also increasing. Investors had anticipated this day. We may soon achieve profitability after enduring numerous days with a negative portfolio. However, what is the genuine situation? Well, allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Shiba Inu is experiencing a satisfactory recuperation following a 20% decline in recent days. We are all aware of the significant tension and uncertainty that investors experienced as a result of the fluctuations in the price of Shiba Inu. It is difficult to fathom the extent of the anxiety that results from witnessing one's investments decline for a few weeks. These investors are now experiencing joy as a result of the tension they experienced. Shiba Inu is finally experiencing some recuperation. The investors and the community are in dire need of a recovery. This is some positive news that has the potential to increase the profitability of their portfolios or at least bring them close to it. The investors can finally breathe a sigh of relief following the events of the past few weeks. In addition, the investors are pleased and content with the possibility that this could be the beginning of further upward movement. They are asserting with assurance that this could persist for many weeks. Additionally, there is a possibility that the market may generate additional profits in the near future. Shiba Inu is presently spearheading the meme coin's revival, having recovered from its most recent decline. According to CoinMarketCap, Shiba Inu has registered a greater than 4% increase in the past 24 hours. This is the first substantial price increase for the coin since June 7th, which implies that the challenging period may have concluded. Investors are optimistic about this development, perceiving it as a sign of market confidence and recovery. Furthermore, whales are also in motion. Therefore, what are they engaged in? Currently, the total number of whale transactions is increasing, which is indicative of a burgeoning chain reaction. Additionally, it is imperative that you are cognizant of this. The whale transactions have increased by 45% in just 24 hours, as reported by Into the Block. It surpassed a significant threshold of nearly $140 million. This increase in cetacean transactions has resulted in a $40 million increase. The Shiba Inu's overall well-being is contingent upon the accumulation of whales. This could suggest that the whales are preparing for the Shiba Inu to produce and are purchasing an increasing quantity for the future. It is likely that the whales are under the impression that the adverse trend will shortly reverse, which is why they are amassing a substantial amount. Additionally, the following is intriguing. Although the Shiba Inu was on the rise, Bitcoin was still experiencing difficulty in ascending. Bitcoin remains in a state of decline and continues to face challenges. Nevertheless, an intriguing event transpired yesterday. This could be a precursor to a more substantial action that is imminent. This information is being kept confidential and under wraps by the whales, and they likely do not wish for you to be aware of it. Nevertheless, what transpired? According to a prominent market analyst, a total of 12,700 Bitcoin were transferred to accumulation addresses within the past 24 hours. This implies that the whales are amassing an immense quantity of Bitcoin. Therefore, what are the whales intending to do? What is their objective? It is likely an accumulation in anticipation of a significant upward movement in the near future. It is important to mention that this substantial sum is estimated to be worth approximately $840 million. The animals are prepared, and it is likely that we should be as well. The ecosystem is experiencing a resurgence of confidence, which implies that an abrupt revival may be imminent following a substantial price decrease. The data also indicates that the value of major transactions has increased by 67% in the past 24 hours, reaching nearly $50 billion. The whales are making the most significant accumulations they have ever made. The price decline that occurred yesterday in Bitcoin may be merely a shakeout before the price soars. This information has caused concern among minor investors regarding their subsequent actions. Additionally, they are delighted that the whales have finally entered the accumulation phase, which implies that we can continue to ascend to even greater heights. They are even anticipating a substantial upward movement within the next few weeks. However, this is merely the beginning. And now, the situation becomes even more captivating. Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, the two largest meme cryptocurrencies, have recently been the subject of a bullish analytics report from an on-chain data company. The report is based on the market value to realized value ratio, or MVRV. This ratio can be employed to assess the market's highs and lows, as well as to provide valuable insights into the purchasing and selling behavior of merchants. The report elucidates that the likelihood of a cryptocurrency experiencing a short-term price rebound in the future is increased the lower the ratio of the cryptocurrency. Investors are anxious to accumulate, anticipating potential gains in the near term, as this news is startling. Shiba Inu's life is forever altered by this discovery. The MVRV ratio of Doge and Cardano is extremely low, with Dogecoin at -16% and Cardano at -12%, as per the most recent data. This ratio is described as extremely bullish by the on-chain company. It is important to bear in mind that the lower the number, the more favorable it is. This implies that the likelihood of a short-term increase is highest for these two coins. However, what about Shiba Inu? Well, an unexpected event occurred when a commentator, who appeared to be a Shiba Inu enthusiast, inquired about the Shiba Inu's position. The on-chain company responded with the lowest value among these large stocks, a staggering -19%. This implies that Shiba Inu's present stance is even more optimistic than that of Dogecoin and Cardano. Investors were taken aback by this information, which incited genuine enthusiasm for the future potential of Shiba Inu. It suggests a high likelihood of substantial short-term gains, which has led many to contemplate the accumulation of Shiba Inu. This has fueled optimism. It appears that the Shiba Inu is currently in a state of development that allows for significant growth. Some may argue that we are currently in an accumulation phase, which implies that investors and billionaires are accumulating their currencies in anticipation of an imminent uptrend. This has not only elicited excitement in them, but it has also instilled a greater sense of optimism for the future. Additionally, it is imperative that you comprehend the following. This analysis conducted by an on-chain data corporation was not the sole instance of a favorable sentiment. Indeed, there is a growing consensus among experts and organizations that the Shiba Inu is a promising breed. The experts have eventually transitioned to a bullish stance after an extended period of time. This has further piqued the interest of investors. Additionally, an expert analyst corroborated his assertion that Shiba Inus are exceedingly optimistic. Market analysts, including Jevon Marks, remain optimistic about the future of the Shiba Inu, despite the recent adverse trend that resulted in a 20% decline over the past week. Marks predicts that this retracement could serve as a catalyst for a substantial price increase. Marks highlighted in his most recent analysis that the Shiba Inu is still trading at a higher level than the levels it broke out from in February, indicating its potential for recovery and resilience. Shiba Inu is currently in an excellent state. It is feasible to advance from this point, and it is advantageous for the ecosystem. Additionally, he anticipates a potential 294% price increase for Shiba Inu, with the objective of re-establishing its value at the previous all-time peak. Marks posits that the present market decline may merely be preparing the ground for a substantial price increase. He believes that the Shiba Inu has the potential to surpass the previous all-time high threshold and potentially reach the 3 zeros mark, thereby establishing a new all-time high. This is a significant development, as it is exceedingly uncommon for investments to be multiplied by 2 or 3. Nevertheless, a similar situation was observed in March. In any case, this price projection is something that we should be cognizant of for the future of Shiba Inu, despite the fact that it is not financial advice. Nevertheless, the situation is not entirely rosy, despite the numerous optimistic analyses. Please be advised of this. Currently, Shiba Inu is confronted with two significant resistance barriers above, which are situated at the price of 405 and 301. This will represent a new all-time high. This substantial wall signifies a point at which more than 91,000 addresses acquired 29.6 trillion Shiba Inu, which are presently valued at $500 million. The expert analyst anticipates that Shiba Inu will likely maintain its upward trajectory if it is able to surmount the resistance at this significant supply barrier, despite the possibility of another downsurge in the event of a significant sell-off at this level. He proposes that this innovation could elevate the value of Shiba Inu to an unprecedented level. In essence, it will eliminate a zero from the price, which could potentially increase the excitement of investors to purchase. This will undoubtedly induce a sense of euphoria among investors and the community. We are under the impression that it is imminent. Companies and expert analysts are expressing identically optimistic sentiments. Despite the fact that the crypto market is notoriously unpredictable, it is prudent to be prepared for the possibility of its occurrence. However, what is your perspective on that matter? Comment in the space provided below. I am anxious to hear your perspective.